What up, world? Peace,
Peace,
kings
kings
and
and
queens.
queens.
I'm Z,
I'm T,
and we are
the
the Black
Black
Zimmermans.
Zimmermans.
Hey, we want to do this video because we think it's just way past time that we address this and do a general message so we can communicate effectively to people what it is and what it ain't.
So, over the years, for whatever reason, we believe, it's our spirit, our energy. People come to us often asking for help, resources, money, all different types of things. And what we found is a lot of times people that we don't necessarily have a relationship with, they follow us on social media and they see our life and they make their own assumptions about our life and the way that we live. And I think to put it in perspective, for us at least, social media is a snapshot of our life. So it captures 15 seconds of what could be a 7 day or 1 day or whatever it is. So people think that we live an everyday vacation. And to a certain extent, we do. However, that comes from the years of work that we put in to be able to establish a foundation to live that way. But at the same time, a lot of the times when we're traveling for business, but we enjoy the trip while we're traveling as well. So it's not just like we're gallivanting and just no work. We're actually doing Z treats or doing a site survey for CTZ travel so that we can add more vendors to our repertoire for our clients and all these different things that we do. So we're out navigating and working, but we enjoy life at the same time. And people assume because they see us in vacation like atmospheres all the time, then that's all that we do, which in their mind equates to we got all this money.
Right. Like Till said, it's over a decade of us planning and mapping out and working hard and being consistent and dedicating our lives to creating a world that we want to live in. So it's certain things that we've invested our monies in. It's certain things certain comforts that we want to enjoy, and those things cost money. So, like Teal said, we've just been able to monetize our passions. So we love what we do. So, like Teal said, when we're traveling, doing a festival with Z Treats, it's usually at a music festival or some type of event to where it's at our leisure, but we're still able to profit while, pursuing our passions and having fun. So it appears that we're just on a forever vacation. Like Till said, to a certain extent, we are, because that's one of our mottos: every day is a vacation. But it's passion, purpose, profit. Not only are we handling business, we're definitely walking in our purpose and our gifts and our talents. And for whatever reason, people want to sow into us because of that. So that's what passion, purpose, profit means. Find out what you're passionate about. Find out what you love to do. And then find out how to monetize that. And I guarantee you that will be linked to your purpose. So, like Till said, we have created an awesome life for ourselves. But it costs to maintain. We don't have a bunch of money just lying around. We're not rich. We're, like Till said, we're rich in spirit, but we don't have an abundance of money to just give away. And people reach out to us from all over, especially our Africa family, our family here. So just know our hearts are there, but our pockets are not always there. You see what I'm saying? So we just wanted to do this video to communicate that effectively. Again, we have a lot of opportunities and resources and positions to put you in to be able to make lots of money. But do we have it just to give away? We don't. And then again, we have a lot of responsibilities and resources or things that we take care of. We have a lot of employees. We have businesses to run and maintain. And that it's a lot within itself. So
Yeah. I think over the years, people have, like you said, they've reached out for just the monetary side of things.
right,
But, there are opportunities that we have for people or that we can help people with, or even navigate your own passion, purpose, and profit, to be able to set yourself up in a situation to maybe you don't have to ask. And we don't want people to be so prideful that they go without, but
right,
just know if we can do it, we will. But if
for
we
sure.
can't, then charge it to our head and not our heart, because to be honest, there's a lot of things that we have sacrificed our own self and gone
Right.
without to help other people. And so could we be further along than what we are? If we would have not helped a lot of people, absolutely we would be. But our heart is always to try to help as much as we can. But like I said, definitely charge it to our head and not our heart when we, come back in those times that we just don't have it to be able to help. We would love to. But at the same time, wisdom teaches us not to give to our detriment.
Yeah. And all this at the same time, don't get in your feelings when you see us enjoying our life, because a lot of times that doesn't cost. Those things have been paid for, but at the same time, it costs to maintain and go out there. We're still working and doing things that are bigger than us. You see what I'm saying? It's people like our Africa family. They're going without water right now, so we're working diligent to get them wells. So again, guys, we haven't forgotten about you. It's not like we're over here just living la vida loca and not caring, but just know that there's a process. Those things take time. It takes a lot of money, but our hearts and minds are in the right place, and we're putting forth the effort. We haven't forgotten about you, and in due time, those things will manifest and come to fruition.
And for those that do have a little extra to give, let's come together and come together on some common causes to be able to collectively give for locations like Chris said in Africa, for certain projects that we could lend all of our money to or all of our resources to, because again, it's not always just about money. But another thing that we have learned is just stewardship, proper stewardship. And,
Right.
As Chris was alluding to, a lot of the things that we did in a period that was high profit for us, we paid down our mortgage, we, bought things in cash. So a lot of the things that you see, like he said, they're already paid for. Yes, we have to maintain them, and that does cost. But for us to go on an RV trip or us to take the boat out, other than fuel, there's really no additional cost that we pay. So for some, they may look at that as though, well, if you're out on the boat all the time, or if you're in the RV, then you have money. Well, no, we just chose, instead of buying Jordans or going out to eat all summer long, we chose to put that money away. We cut cable off, I don't know, 7 or 8 years ago.
This is one that would help greatly. We stopped celebrating pagan holidays. We stopped spending money on people, and we realized when we grew spiritually, a lot of people fell off, which sad to say, made us realize they were only there for the gifts or what we were doing and what we were giving. Another thing I want to say is for the people that only call when you want or need something, and it's been years since we've established a real relationship, spent time, had real conversation and communication, just know that we are not a lick, and it starts to feel like that. When you only call somebody when you want or need something, but you don't spend time, you don't pick up the phone, and there's no real relationship there. That makes it awkward, and that makes us feel like there is no real love there. So a lot of times you're not going to get what you're looking for in that sense as well. It's more so than just not having it. Sometimes it's, you have to realize you got to stop and see what is what and who is who also.
We've just learned a lot of wisdom over the years as it relates to this. And like people have said for centuries, money can separate, money can divide, money can cause issues. And so that's why we felt it was important to do this video so people understand and know our hearts as it relates to things. But you also know where we stand as it relates to things as well. Like Chris said, if we don't have a relationship with you, 9 times out of 10, whether we have it or not, we're not going to overextend ourselves that way, because at that point it becomes a banking transaction. It's not relational.
Yeah.
And we're all about interpersonal relationships.
Yeah. And we're just in a different space. You know, we do have big hearts, and that's why we started, like, you know, our nonprofits, and we have different programs, because we had to separate, you know, our hearts and from the personal, because a lot of times people played on that, and we've helped a lot of people over the years, and we kind of always came up on the short end of the stick. So we had to put certain things in perspective, and it changed us. You know, like Teal said, we're more cautious now, and we're not as open and willing to just give based on a sob story, because of what we went through and experienced and learned and gained wisdom from those things. So we're just in a, you know, different place to where we're focused more on our lives. You know, we've lost, we've shared, we've helped, we've healed a lot, and it's time for us to just go within and build our life and, you know, our legacy and things that we want to create. You know, so just know that it's not for nothing. It's all for a reason, but just try to understand and understand us as well. Anything else, man?
I don't think so. I think we covered everything.
Well, with that being said, again, sending much love, light, and positive energy to all, and charge it to our heads, not our hearts. But again, we are using wisdom and flowing in spirit. So, to all of you out there, take care. Peace.
Peace.